Right now we have Ryan Garcia facing his opponent.
In the heart of New York City, Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero stepped into the ring for a much-anticipated welterweight clash, and it delivered. The atmosphere was electric. Garcia's entrance set the tone. Flanked by his team, he made his way to the ring with dramatic music booming, wearing sleek black and gold. He looked confident and relaxed, hyping up the crowd with his energy and charm. Romero followed with just as much flair. Entering to Eminem's Lose Yourself, he wore striking red and black, looking laser-focused. He kept moving in his corner, staying sharp and ready for the challenge.
146.8 pounds for Garcia. Romero versus Garcia, the third of the triple hitter fights. Fatal Fury at Times Square, New York.
As soon as the bell rang, both fighters got right to work. Garcia, known for his speed and precision, came out looking sharp and focused. Romero wasn't backing down. He was clearly out to prove he belonged in the ring with the best. In the opening moments, they circled each other, testing the waters. Garcia connected with a few clean jabs, but Romero's aggressive style kept him on alert. As the round went on, Romero found his rhythm, landing solid punches and pushing Garcia onto the defensive. Garcia held his ground well, but Romero's constant pressure was starting to make an impact.
Rolly Romero, this is going to be your first fight at 147, and when I was in camp with you in Las Vegas, you said this jumping weight should have come a long time ago. How are you feeling?
Not so hungry this time.
And then again, this is going to be your second marquee fight. You fought Gervonta Davis.
In Garcia's corner, his team was telling him to stay composed and wait for the right openings. But Romero's non-stop pressure was starting to wear him down. The crowd could feel the tension. Everyone knew they were witnessing something special. Even with Romero pressing forward, Garcia fired back with some sharp counters, including a clean left hook that briefly rocked Romero and pushed him back. The round ended in a flurry, with both fighters trading blows, each trying to take control early. As they returned to their corners, it was clear, this wasn't going to be just another fight, it was shaping up to be a classic. When the second round began, Romero came out even harder, clearly hoping to build on the momentum he'd gained.
Davis also in New York a few years ago. Now you're going to be fighting in Times Square. What are you envisioning?
A knockout. A vicious knockout. You see, I knock him out. Long overdue.
It seems like it's been a pretty heated battle between you and Ryan, the face-offs, the trash talk. Is it personal?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It hasn't been heated. I think it's been pretty professional.
All right, so we're going to see the knockout tomorrow night. Is that right?
Garcia didn't let Romero's aggression shake him. He stayed light on his feet, using his speed to dodge incoming punches and sneak in a few sharp jabs of his own. Still, Romero kept pressing forward, forcing Garcia to stay alert and reactive. As the round went on, Romero started landing more shots, and Garcia's corner kept urging him to stay patient and pick the right moments to strike. His defense held up well, but Romero's non-stop attack was beginning to wear him down. The crowd, sensing a shift in momentum, began rallying behind Romero. Both fighters pushed hard to close the round strong, each trying to grab the edge in what was turning into a fierce, back-and-forth battle.
New York, USA, a great night of boxing. It's all available on pay-per-view on DAZN.com. There they are, Romero versus Garcia.
In the third round, Garcia started to take control. He landed crisp jabs and straight punches with precision, while Romero began to show signs of fatigue. Garcia's speed and footwork were on full display, and Romero was having trouble keeping up. With each clean shot, Garcia's confidence grew. He kept landing more punches as the round went on, while Romero's corner shouted for him to step up the pressure. Garcia's timing and power were beginning to wear Romero down, and the frustration was starting to show on his face. Still, Romero wasn't out of it. He managed to rally briefly, landing a strong combination that caught Garcia off guard and sent him stumbling back. The crowd roared, fully engaged in the action as both fighters gave it everything they had.
Of course.
All right, Rolly Romero, tomorrow night in Times Square. Thank you. All right, I think a lot of people are here to see you, of course, Ryan Garcia.
But Garcia wasn't rattled for long. He quickly recovered, stayed composed, and finished the round looking sharp and in control. In the fourth, Romero came out swinging, eager to turn things around. He pushed the pace early, trying to recapture the momentum he had lost, but Garcia stayed calm under pressure. Using his quick footwork, he avoided most of Romero's punches and landed a few clean jabs in return. Garcia's corner reminded him to stay patient and wait for the right moments, and he did just that. While Romero kept pressing forward, the effort was clearly starting to drain him. Meanwhile, Garcia's accurate shots were beginning to add up. As the round wore on, Garcia continued to land more punches, while Romero's team urged him to dig deeper. The energy in the ring stayed intense, with both fighters refusing to back down.
The third of our 3 main event fights in Fatal Fury. Times Square, New York City, New York.
In a thrilling welterweight bout set in New York City's Times Square, Ryan Garcia delivered a standout performance, knocking out Rolly Romero in the 6th round. Garcia entered the ring full of confidence, while Romero brought intensity and pressure from the start. The first few rounds were competitive, with both fighters landing solid shots. Garcia used his speed and footwork to stay sharp, while Romero tried to break through with relentless aggression. By the 3rd round, Garcia began to take control, landing clean punches and frustrating Romero. As the fight progressed, Garcia's precision and power became too much. In the 6th round, he ended it with a brutal combination, finishing with a left hook that dropped Romero to the canvas. The referee stopped the fight, giving Garcia a dominant TKO victory. With this win, Garcia strengthens his position for a possible rematch with Devin Haney and proves once again he's a force in the division.
Career high, 147 pounds. We know how big you are. How much better are you feeling right now?
Much better. This is the weight class I belong in. This is the one I feel the most comfortable, so excited to start my journey at 147.
And this is going to be your first fight in a year. You had the layoff. Was that layoff good for you?
Oh, yeah. But inactivity is the worst thing you have in your career, but at the end of the day,
Ryan Garcia reflects on his knockout win and looks ahead. I'm really happy with how the fight went, Garcia said after his big win. I knew Rolly was going to be a tough challenge, but I believed in myself. My team prepared me well, and I'm thankful for all their support. We had a solid game plan, and I stuck to it. It worked out perfectly. When asked about the moment before the knockout, Garcia explained, I saw my chance and went for it. I've been putting a lot of work into my power punches, and it showed tonight. I wanted to end it with a knockout, and I'm glad I did. That final combo was clean. I'm proud of how I performed. He didn't stop there. Garcia made it clear he's ready for a rematch with Devin Haney. I took care of Romero, and I'll do the same with Haney. I'm ready.
A lot of boxers go through it. I've been through it many times before, so I'm going to show out come Friday night.
Yeah, at yesterday's press conference, we saw you and Bill Haney get into it, and when I was with you in camp in La Jolla, you told me it's not personal between you and Devin, but it is between you and Bill. Why?
I'm not going to give too much energy into that. He likes to talk a lot.
Ryan Garcia sends a message to Devin Haney. I know Bill and Devin Haney are watching, Garcia said confidently. I stay sharp, and I'll beat Devin just like I did Romero, knocking him out clean. It's going to be a tough night for them. In the fight, Garcia's dominance was clear. He landed 114 punches out of 265 thrown, with a 43% accuracy rate. Meanwhile, Romero landed 76 out of 245, with a lower accuracy rate of 31%. Garcia's precision was on full display as he outpunched Romero in every round after the first. His power punches were particularly impressive, landing 35 out of 66 thrown, giving him a 53% accuracy rate with his power shots.
At the end of the day, I got to focus on Rolly's tomorrow, because without winning that, we can't have that rematch. So I got to stay focused on Rolly's. He's a power puncher, so I got to watch every step.
Times Square, New York, you're going to be right in the center of the universe. Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm just blessed with this opportunity. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, over everything. And, we're ready to